So, you want to be a medical courier. These are the basics. By the way, my name is Yolanda, and I used to be a medical courier. And I came across a video one day where somebody was selling an ebook on how to become a medical courier. And I thought, what? Why should people pay that money when they are trying to make money? So this is how I got started. What you need, first and foremost, is a clean driving record. No moving violations. Because they want you to get from point A to point B. So that's important to them. You know, you can't be stopped and then there's specimens sitting in the car in the heat of the day. You know, if you live in Florida, it's pretty bad. You know, if you have to stop for a ticket, if you get stopped for a ticket. So, no moving violations. No DUIs. You can't be drunk and driving. You need to get from A to B, okay? That's so important. Number 2, you must have a decent car. No older than 10 years old. 10 to 12. Some will make exceptions. If you get it like inspected, some will make exceptions. Number 3, you must be able to pass a background test. No felonies in the last 7 to 10 years. Yes. You must be good. I'm just kidding. People make mistakes, but you can't have a felony. I'm sorry to say. Number 4, you must pass a drug test. Sorry. I know that one's hard. Can't even do medical marijuana. You must be clean. Because they can't have you driving impaired. That's just the bottom line. Bottom line. You know, they need you to get from point A to point B. Because what you are carrying, what you are delivering is very important. Some of this stuff that you will be delivering are blood samples, skin, biopsies, that are going to get tested to see if the person has cancer or not. And the last thing they want is to tell the person, we're so sorry, but your sample was never delivered. We need to do another one. Oh my God, that's. So that is why these rules are in place. And you need a smartphone. I know that I have to say it is crazy, but I have to say it because some people do not have smartphones. Yeah. So those are the basics. Okay. Then obviously equipment, you need a cooler. I have samples of coolers on my Patreon, my link tree. You need ice packs because some of your specimen have to be refrigerated. So you would put an ice pack in your cooler and put the ones that need to be refrigerated in the cooler. And you need comfortable shoes because you will be doing a lot of walking. I walked over 4 miles some days, but I enjoyed it. And you have decent, clothes, more like khakis, black pants, t-shirt, a nice jacket if you have one, or I wore a nice looking sweater or hoodie sometimes, but a nice one, nice material, because it's cold in those hospital and clinics. I cannot handle it. So I never got any complaints or anything like that. So those are the basics. Another thing you should do is, since you'll be on the road a lot, you should pack your own little cooler with like water or whatever you like to drink, Red Bull, whatever it is, and maybe some light snacks in case you do not have a moment to go to lunch. I never went to lunch. I've seen some couriers posting their little lunch breaks, but I never went to lunch. I just kept going because I wanted to get done early. You make your own hours. Remember, this is a 1099 independent contractor type work. Some are W-2, but not very many. Usually LabCorp is W-2 and Quest or MapQuest. No, MedQuest. I can't remember the name all of a sudden. Yeah, so, and then there's some companies that require certification like HIPAA, bloodborne pathogens, the hazard, how to manage hazardous materials. But not every company does. So I do not recommend taking the courses, because if you don't need it, you've wasted your money. And if you need it, most than likely the company will provide it and they'll deduct the money from your first paycheck. And the clock is ticking because I think they expire in 1 year. So it doesn't make any sense for you to do something like that if you don't have to. Because another thing, not every company is strictly medical courier. You may be delivering just packages to prescription drugs, sleep kits for the people that do sleep studies, just regular packages. So not every company is strictly medical, just so you know. So these are the basics. Okay? How do you get started? You make sure you have these basics in place before you apply for a job. Okay? They will do the background check and they will do the blood, the drug testing. They will send you the forms for all of that and you fill it out and they will manage it. They'll send you to a nearby drug testing facility. But these are the basics. So write them down and make sure you have. Did I mention insurance? I don't know if I did, but you have to have insurance. And you must have the declarations page. That's the first page on your insurance packet. All you do is make sure you put that on your phone somewhere. Make sure you have it on your computer or your phone so that when they ask for it, you are able to upload it, okay? So, yeah, you have to have basic insurance. You don't need anything more unless they request it. Remember, everything is basic unless they request otherwise. And then you have to, do what you have to do. But these are the basics, okay? I get this question so many times. And then once you have your basics in place, you apply for a job. Remember, the drug test and the background check comes from the company. You don't have to do that until you apply for a job, okay? Then you apply for a job. You Google Medical Courier in New Orleans, Louisiana, and then you apply. Now, I know that sounds easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. And that's why I put my Patreon page together with some states and links for jobs directly to the jobs so that you could just apply easily. It's $5 a month. It's really basic, and you probably would just need to use it 1 month. Because once you apply, you get a job, you don't need it anymore. Unless you want to come back for more information, because now I'm putting load boards on there. I'm putting TSA certification, TWIC certification, all that information, IRS certification, resume templates. I mean, I have all that in there. But I just wanted to cover the basics of becoming a medical courier / plane courier. And a car will suffice. Basic car, okay? The bigger, the better. Because if you have to carry packages, it's hard. I had a small car. It did not work. I did it for a little bit, but if you have an SUV, that is the best because you have the space, and then if you want to continue to grow But that's another total different video. This video right here, right now, is just about the basics to get you started. Because I get this question over and over and over again. Okay? So, if I miss something, if you have a question on this video, please put it in the comments section and I will reply to you promptly. I'm really good at replying. If I do not reply within a day, something happened to me. Send the cops. I'm just kidding. Okay, so I just wanted to get this out there. The beginning of the year, we start fresh and clean, and our goal is to get a job, get you working, get you making money. Okay? So, like the video, share the video. Thank you. And comment if you have any questions or anything. I'm more than happy to help you out. That's my goal. My goal is to help you. My goal is to make your life easy. Okay? I mean, it's the beginning of the year. Let's start off right. And I'll be talking to you soon. Now, remember, I go live on TikTok Wednesdays and Sundays around 7:30. You have a good day. Good night. Good evening. Good day, whatever. Take care.